Good evening, and it actually is evening now. I'm here with another Banner Saga Factions match. This is your one, your only, Papa Boris. Sticking with my usual team, I have to admit, after playing a bunch of matches, I am kind of itching to play Power 12, just to, play around with the new abilities, just to spend some of my renown, just to see what it's all about. But, I really just do make a lot of tactical mistakes. I'd like to iron those out in the simpler Power 6 format before I move up to join the big boys in Power 12. So I'm going to know how many games I'm going to do more in Power 6, but would like to get just a little bit better, clean up some of my tactical errors, then go up to Power 12 and maybe play in a tournament. So we got I think this might be a strong player. Double Warrior, a Siege Archer, going with the Thrashers and the Triple Raider approach. So this is I believe a pretty strong metagame build. I'm not going to be surprised to see lots and lots of strength on those Warriors. So we'll see how I fare. That is, one of the most challenging things for me to play against, and probably for everyone to play against. After all, that is why it's the big build in the metagame. Now, oh, he's good-mannered. Can I use the chat? Hello? Can I chat? You as well, sir? I hope he's a sir. Okay, so I don't see any particular reason to mix up my usual setup simply because his warriors are in the back of the lineup. So let's just do my usual thing. Put my guys up there, nice and centralized. Now, one person in the comments to one of my previous videos suggested that I turn on these banners. Now, I'm not a super big fan of these banners, to be perfectly honest with you, because they don't tell you the exertion stat for the unit, which is something I want to know, so I would have to end up clicking on everybody anyway, and they kind of clutter up a lot of space. But for the purposes of watching the game, it occurs to me that you as the viewers may enjoy seeing the armor and strength values of all the units, so my thanks go out to the person who made that suggestion, and let me know what you think, if you'd like me to keep that or not. So he's got high strength, high exertion. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough as balls. Let's go ahead and move up a little bit. So with this warrior with 16 strength, I definitely respect that. I'm going to just park my archer right there. You know what? I've made this mistake before, actually. I think if I put my raider there, I could have moved my archer one space up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you know what? I screwed that up again. So I gotta remember this. When there's a warrior on the flank, what you do is you move the raider up and over to the warrior. That allows your archer to go up one space further. So that's a little bit of a screw up on me. Now I can't go up. I can't go 16 strength versus 9, 7 damage. Yeah, I can't let him one-shot my archer. There's just no way. So if I had moved my raider over one square, then I could have moved her up and laid some fire down right in front of his Thrasher, but because I didn't do that, I can't. So what do I do with the archer? Well, I think I want to move her up because she is safe here from that guy. And can I reach anybody with fire? No, I can't reach anybody. So I could spend a willpower to try to prophylactically stop his Thrasher from moving, but I don't see any particular reason to do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna see. His Thrashers have 2 exertion. Yeah, so this, by the way, I know in a previous video I kind of critiqued people using these high exertion builds, so for all the kids watching at home, this is how you do high exertion correctly. You still max out strength, you sacrifice maybe some armor, and then you have a really threatening presence on the board. So he has to be a little bit careful, because if he just turtles completely, I will be able to park my raider in front of his warrior and then go to town with my siege archers. So he's going to have to move somebody at some point here, but this is a very intelligent player, so I'm very excited, by the way. I'm really, really excited to be playing against him, because he clearly knows what he's doing, and he's not just letting me, tickle his team with my coals, or just with wanton abandon. So if I park my raider, let's see, if I park him there, where can his warrior go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be able to put my archer up to that spot. Whereas if I park my raider here, see, if he moves, it depends on where he moves his raider. Unfortunately, I haven't seen his raider movement yet. Well, I think I'm going to try this. I'm just going to move it off to the side a little bit. try to sneak up my archer behind that and then tickle his warrior a little bit. We'll see what he wants to do with his raid master here, because if he keeps the raid master blocking the war master's path up this lane, I will be able to move my archer like right there and actually reach him without having to spend a willpower point to move right behind my raider. Is he really just gonna turtle all the way home? That would be kind of obnoxious. Oh my god, he actually is going to just turtle. Oh boy. Well, I guess that's what you get for playing against good people, hey? So, can I put my... No, I actually can't, because he can... Yeah, that was a smart move. That one move back by the raider allows his double exertion warrior to snake up and hit my archer if she stands there, which again will be a one-shot kill. So the question is it worth it to spend 2 willpower, basically, just to deal 1 strength damage to him? I think so. Or at least I'll try it. I'll find out from this game whether it was worth it or not. So this should also discourage him from moving forward. I don't imagine he'd want to take any more damage to his strength. And if he's going to turtle indefinitely, what I can do is I can tickle him like one or two more times. I mean, I can just keep tickling him, really. If he wants to do that, I can just tickle him all day. And if he keeps on turtling, I'll just send my raid masters and my archers back and then rest to regain the willpower. So he's not going to be able to get away with murder here. I'm not just going to, you know, come on up and let him one-shot my dudes. So, he's... okay, so this is interesting. I might have found a weakness. So he did this thing, again, assuming that I'm just planning to charge straight down the middle, but I'm really not. Unfortunately, his warriors go after my warriors, so it's going to be difficult. And also, my guy only has 1 exertion as opposed to the 2 from his guys. So it's actually going to be kind of difficult for me to pull off my trick. I could go here, I guess, and be out of range of his guy, but, you know, then I won't actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm way out of range from being able to actually hit him. So we are in, folks, for a pretty tense game. You know, maneuvering is going to be really, really important in this one. So this is it. This is a high level Banner Saga factions play, or at least I'm kind of like playing at high level, sort of pretending to be high level. I'm posing. I'm riding with the big high level boys. This move with my raider here rather than here is really hurting me now because it stopped my siege archer from being able to tickle his guy. So this guy's going to be able to stick around at 16 strength, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, so he's moving his guy back to stop my archer from being able to deal damage to him. That's totally fair. Is there anything valuable I could do with my war leader specifically? Could I actually gain value from having his having my archer go again? That's really the question. So let's say I did give her another turn. Then could she do anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. There's no one there for me to hit. Actually, she could go hit there, and I think that would be pretty safe from retaliation. I'm going to try it. I don't really have that much to lose. I'm just going to give it a shot here. So, it's worth a shot because maybe what I'll be able to do is fire some coals right on that Thrasher. Or who is that? Yeah, it's a Thrasher. Deal a couple of armor, strength damage, and then weaken his archer a little bit, which I'd be pretty happy to do. So he has to think very carefully what he wants to do with this warrior. He could try to, you know, move in such a fashion that he'll be able to reach my archer if she moves forward, but if he does, then he might put himself in reach of my warrior. Okay, so he didn't do that. So do I go all the way up? Is that something I can do? No. If that spot's dangerous, because the warrior can get up to that spot. Now, my Raider Master is going to get to go, so I am going to be able to block his warrior from coming up if he does come up to get my archer here. Boy, that's interesting. So that would basically deal 2 more damage to his team, but it would also take the armor off of the archer, which is not who I want to take the armor off of. So I'm going to put her here. This is safe from his warriors. And do my thing. Let's lay some coals down, baby. I I didn't quite luck out here. I had 1 in 3 chance that this front spot would be open, which is bad luck for me. So I had a 2/3 chance of being lucky, and I was unlucky. Now he could move up with his Thrasher if he so wished, and deliver a little bit of a thrashing onto my archer. Could he get away with that? I think so. I would do that if I were him. It's not particularly easy for me to retaliate. If I attack him with my Raid Masters, then his warriors can come up and hit those Raid Masters for, a non-trivial quantity of damage. So I think he needs to do that. I think he needs to get up there now. Is he going to turtle? Alright, good man. Good man. Alright, so, not bad. 2 and 2, that's, kind of expected, so to speak. So, I have some options. I could try to block in his warrior again, and that would leave my warrior free to come up and whack his Thrasher. And the other option I have is to actually attack his Thrasher's armor. However, I think I'm going to get greedy and go for the gold here, because if I do attack his Thrasher, my Raidmaster's armor goes down to 12. 16 minus 12, that is only 4 damage. I might be able to do that, but then of course his archer can shoot me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try this. I really do think I'm underusing my ability, so I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna do a blockaroo. And now he can of course go up and kill my archer. He can kill my archer completely with the Thrasher, but if he does so, then obviously he's gonna face the wrath of my warriors, which I really doubt that he wants to do. So I do have to be careful with this double exertion. He can still actually hit my warrior. If, my warrior occupies this spot, he can still get him. But if I'm occupying, this spot, he won't be able to retaliate against me. So he's got a pretty difficult decision to make, whether or not to put that Thrasher into harm's way. And he's going to do it. He's even going to take a point of strength damage to do it. So he's going to get the kill on my archer, which is sad, because she still has 5 points of willpower. Anytime someone dies and they have willpower left, it's always very sad. That's like, damage that was left undealt, so to speak. And I think I'm going to keep on plying my strategy here. I'm going to move my Raid Master. I'm going to use his ability again. The question is, do I stand him here? No, I think I want to just kind of face this guy head on, so to speak. Just right there. Block things up. And now I believe I'll be able to do some nice retaliation to his Thrashers, unless I've grievously miscalculated. Because I can use my War Master to hit this one for 8 points of damage, and I can use my War Leader to hit this one for 7 points of damage. Now, yes, Thrashers are a good unit, even when maimed, and that's all true and good, but, he's going to be basically dealing 4 points of damage to my warriors for 1 point of willpower on his next turn, and that's all he's going to get, because after that they're going to die. I'm not going to leave them around and maimed. So, I feel okay. I feel like it could be anyone's game still. He's just going to stand there, I guess, to kind of approach my archer. Now, I have to be very careful what I do with my archer, because I don't want to lay coals or my warriors will step on them. That is just a mistake I absolutely can't afford here. I could try to go up and tickle his warrior, or I could go backwards and try to be a little bit safe. But you know what? With my warriors coming up to attack these Thrashers, I believe, as long as he can't reach my... Yep, he cannot reach my archer with his warrior from that spot. So let's go ahead and tickle him. So getting his armor down is really good. Getting his strength down, of course, is also amazing. I can't emphasize enough how much every point of strength that you can lop off matters. So it looks to be like what he's going for here as a gamble is that when I come up, I'm not going to kill his Thrashers in one hit. I'm not going to one-shot them. So he's going to deal... Shooting armor off my archer. Okay. So he's going to deal some damage to them with his bloody flail. And so what's going to happen after that is my warriors are going to have less strength than his warriors in the endgame when we come up and try to do the mop-up phase. So that's fine. I think perhaps in light of that, I should have, instead of tickling his warrior, busted the armor on the Thrasher so that I could one-shot them. Maybe that would have been a smarter play. But I think I'm alright with things as they stand. I could also just double team them, just hit one of them twice. Yeah, that's not a bad plan, I suppose. So I don't need to spend any willpower because he's not going to be using strength anyway, and one more hit will kill him regardless. Okay, so I see where I like my. Well, the reason I like my position here is basically all my units are in the fight. I mean, I guess the raid masters aren't really contributing any damage at the moment, but his two big guys are out of the fight, whereas my big guys are coming in and they're doing some damage. So I do have a difficult choice to make whether I kill off this Thrasher or whether I just deal, what is that, 7 or 8 damage to the other one. And it's a tricky decision. Oh, he's making a very clever play here. So if I do kill one of the Thrashers, then his warrior's going to come up and get the first hit. So smart play on his part. If I leave both Thrashers alive, obviously I'm going to be outright for some retaliation. Now the question is, this raider actually, could he finish off a Thrasher? No, because the Thrasher's armor is still high. Bummer. So let's see, 15 minus 8, that's 7, 8. Yeah, even then, I still couldn't finish him off. That's too bad. Okay, so I have to think very carefully. Do I kill, or do I go for the other one? You know what? I think I'm minimizing my total damage if I kill the total damage that I receive if I kill the Thrasher off. Although, you know what? No, I'm gonna trust my instincts. For some reason, I'm just feeling like I should just deal as much damage as I can. So sometimes you just gotta trust your instincts. I don't know why. I just felt like that was the right decision to be made. Okay. So his archer is in a good spot here, very good spot. She is going to be able to deal damage to... Oh my god, she's going to be able to deal damage to both my warriors because I put them touching each other. Was there a way I could have avoided that? Maybe. Wait, wow, did he really do that much? Oh, he spent willpower. I see. He spent like a lot of willpower to pull off that hit. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I have to be careful because he does have a charge on the horn, so even though it's only showing his warriors going up to there, he can actually go up to there now. So I need to be somewhat careful with how I move my guy around. I could obviously, of course, hit his archer. I could hit him and basically sacrifice my unit because then he's going to be able to kill me. I think what I'm going to do is just play right here to stop him from coming up to my warrior. And just make it a little bit difficult for him to kill me. Oh, this is pretty tense. I think just these guys being so strong and my siege archer, and the fact that I wasn't able to get up there with my siege archers to reduce their damage enough, is going to be a really serious problem. What I might need to do is use this raid master here and kind of cash him in, so to speak. Come up here and just, spend willpower and deal, 4 points of damage to this War Master. Perhaps that's what I should have done with this. Oh no, this Raid Master has only 6 strength, so I couldn't have done that with him. But yeah, I'm going to do that here just because I don't want a 14 strength guy. A 10 strength guy is someone I feel a whole lot less nervous about. He made an interesting decision. He went after my archer with the bloody flail on that Thrasher. Now, I don't know if that was the correct move. I really think what he needed to do was whittle down my warriors. I mean, right now they are fresh. Just like this guy is not fresh. He only has 1 fresh warrior. I have 2 fresh warriors. If he just lets that continue, he's going to be in trouble. Now, I really don't like these bars. I'm sorry, I'm going to take him down. So the archer is the 8-6. Okay, there we go. So he went after that warrior. Good on him. Now this archer, she's a dead woman walking, alright? She's dead. So I might as well it doesn't really matter where I put her, I just want her to be able to do as much as possible. And what that means is definitely shooting this Warhawk to get him down to 15 strength, and also tickling this guy. So I think that's what I have to do. So all I want to make sure is that I don't get in the way of any of my units. I want to make sure I'm not blocking in this war leader from coming in and getting the first hit on this guy. Other than that, I do not care where she stands or what she does. So, with that in mind, let's just spend the willpower to go over here, shoot the flames right there, take his armor off, deal some damage to him and to his buddy. And so now he's in an interesting spot. Oh, sorry, these bars again. So his raid master is fresh. He could do a lot of things with him. I mean, he could break armor on my war leader. That's 4 armor lost, which would also be good because his archer, who is pretty fresh, would then be in a good position. So he made a good move here. He basically blocked my war leader from being able to come up and get the first hit on his warriors. So that was very smart. And now he's going to deal some armor damage, and then the archer is going to be able to deal some more damage. So I will at some point need to try to get some damage onto this archer, and the only people who could really do that are my raiders. So that's how it's going to have to be. Oh, he has double exertion. Nice. Okay. So, I need to think, because what I could actually do is... who's up next? So after my war leader, it's this warrior who goes, which means that I have the opportunity right here to actually get a double move with my big warrior and hit his warhawk. Can he possibly stop that? Well, he's got the archer, but all he could do is lay some coals out and kind of discourage me. Then this guy goes, but he cannot stop that either, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to, let's see, I want to make sure that my war leader can still touch me after I move. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, yep, my war leader's just going to come right here, tag my guy, then his guy's going to go probably kill my archer. Unless this archer kills her right now. Then I'm going to give my War Master an extra turn. Sorry, the archer's going to go, I'm going to give my War Master an extra turn. Then his War Master is going to go, and I am going to move down here with my War Master and hit this guy for, well, currently it's 16 minus 7, so 10 damage, but presumably he's going to throw some coals in front. No coals in front or anything, just killing my archer. Interesting decision. Okay. So this is a bit of a scary situation, because if you look at the field, he does actually have all 6 guys of his alive, and I have 2 of my guys dead. So I'm very much banking on the fact that I have, high strength on my units, but they are starting to lose some armor, which is very risky. So his thrashers are no good. His raid master's fresh and can actually start dealing serious damage to my war leader. But his War Master's getting pretty far down there, and my raid master here has taken some strength damage, but has all of his armor, and no one's really going to be able to get past that armor except for these thrashers pretty soon here. And this raid master's totally fresh, so he might be in a bit of trouble. I think he can do 2 damage and 1 armor to my raid master. Really, it's just a matter of can I make my warriors count, and I feel like I should be able to, because I'm getting extra turns now since he has 2 more units than me. Now, I think he made a mistake here. He should have moved his War Master away so he was not touching his Warhawk. Now he's going to take an armor and strength damage unnecessarily. So his Warhawk's going to be able to retaliate, and that is unfortunate, but this guy here is protected. So it's basically the... Oh, does the impact work even against a unit that's resisting? If so, I screwed up. I should have moved my guy 1 space further, so he wouldn't be touching my raid master, so he wouldn't take an extra point of impact damage. That could be a crucial mistake. Yeah, I think I'm going to see it. Yeah, it counts, it counts. Okay, so with my 6th strength, what do I do? So those guys have actually full armor, that guy is fine. I think I need to actually make some progress against his archer, because with her coals and her puncture, she is going to be scary real soon. So, let me see, is there anything else that I'd rather do than that? I don't think so. I think I need to make some progress on her, because she's almost at full strength. Do I want to use my... You know what? I'm not sure I want to use my last willpower here, because I don't have any horn charges. So I'm going to just deal 3 armor damage, and then I can do... Actually, only 2 damage with my raider? Ouch. Oh, you know what? I should have probably just used the willpower and not been so conservative. That might have been a mistake as well, because then I could have dealt, see, right now I can do 7 minus 5, it's 3 damage. I guess at 3 damage I'd feel pretty comfortable. Alright, so he's going to flail my guy here. I hope he doesn't hit too much strength. Oh, his last hit touched strength. That is very bad luck. Okay, so let's see, 12 minus 6. Well, I'm still going to kill his Warhawk, which I'm pretty happy about. I could also kill one of these Thrashers. Yep, I can still kill that Thrasher and deal damage to the other Thrasher. So I'll have to decide what's better. But for now, maybe I should do more damage to the... or armor damage to the Archer? Yeah, I'm going to try that. I think that might be correct. just because it is more damage overall. Now the thing is, you don't want to take off so much armor and then not have the ability to take advantage of it. That's the problem. So she can't really use her 6 strength against... You know, no, I'm gonna trust my instincts. Let's just go for strength. She could actually have crept up on my low armor war leader here and actually done serious damage. Okay, so his thrashers are out of willpower, but he does have 2 horn charges, which is a problem in my life. And it's very unfortunate that his thrasher is going to be able to move and block my war leader from coming down to kill his warhawk. But that's okay. What I'm going to have to do then is kill one of his thrashers. And it's a little bit sad because his raid master is then going to be able to come and kill my war leader, or do, you know, bad damage to him, which is sad, of course. Yeah, that double exertion is very, very helpful for him. So he's spending a charge to thrash me again. Okay, this time he did not hit my strength. So can I still kill this guy off? Yes, I can. I need to just go for this kill here. It's an extra strength on his warrior damage. And I need a horn charge, so it's all good stuff. So he's going to be able to deal 10 damage to me with his raid master. That is sad. And this raid master might actually be his like saving grace, because it's the only unit left with a lot of strength. So one problem is that I can't actually attack his raid master with my war master, which is very, very unfortunate. Because my war master is next to my war leader, is not going to die, and he's not going to have enough time to move either. So that is probably indicative that I made an error at some point. That I'm bound up in this state where my war master can't deal any damage to his raider. Okay, well, I need to continue my killing spree here, so can I get in range of this archer? How much armor have I lost? I've lost 2, so the archer has 4 strength against me. Yeah, the archer cannot damage me yet, except for, obviously, with coals. I don't want to stand next to my war leader, because then she could damage both of them with 1 coal, so what I'm going to do is just stand right here and kill off his other warrior. Okay, so here's the state of the Union. I have a maimed guy who is completely useless because he does not have the ability to break armor. And all these guys have armor, so he cannot do anything against them. So this is a guy who just takes up space. I have a feeling he's going to leave him maimed. Actually, yeah, I don't know why I was worried about it, because he's going to leave this guy totally maimed. So he's, of course, going after my armor there. I need to kill off that archer. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So this raider could actually do it by himself. So what I'm going to do is... let's see, can I let this raider hit my guy? No, because 8 minus 3 is 5. God, why does this raider get to go before my war master? Ah, because I killed one of his guys, that's right. So this guy, I really just can't afford to let him get to my war master. Balls! 8 minus 3. Yeah, this is serious. And I can't do any damage to him. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pen him in and deal as much armor damage as I can. And thankfully, my war master will go before his archer goes, so maybe I can send him over to kill her. Or no, I'm trying to protect him from this raid master. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, that is what I'm trying to do. If he kills this guy, that would be a ferocious mistake. Oh my god, I can't believe he did that. That was very, very, very bad mistake. I'm like, oh no, maybe he's going to move his thrasher here? Spend both of his willpower charges? 3? How much armor has he lost? 6? So that's like she has 6. Ah, I see. So if I use my war master to kill his, or really damage this raid master here, then she's going to be able to do, okay, what is this? 3 plus 3. So 3 plus 3, so 6 damage, so take him down to 8, which I'm actually okay with. Or I could just kill her. Yeah, I think I'll just kill her. Oh my god. Almost ran out of time there. And then I'll use my guy 14 minus 9, that's 6 damage. See, I'm going to be able to maim the raid master unless he catches the correct play here, which is to spend both of his horn charges and go right here to stop me from doing that. He did not see the play, so... now here's where I wish I had a warhawk. Fair is fair. Let's see, do I want to stand next to both of them or not is the question. I'm not sure it matters. Alright, I'll just stand away because I'm scared, I guess. So let's just do 6 damage to him here. And tickle that Thrasher a little bit. So that was, I think that was the single move that lost him the game, because killing my War Leader, because that let my War Master get up to his Raid Master and get the first hit. And my War Leader was totally useless. He's got armor break of 0. I mean, he had a couple of willpower points left, but he only has exertion of 1. So all he could do was spend a willpower to do a point of armor damage. I mean, he had 2 strength. That was all that he could do for the rest of the game. So, it was a big mistake on his part to let that happen. Now, his guys have such low strength that, you know, I can just basically take it. I can take the hits and still deal damage back. So I have to still have to be somewhat careful in my target selection. So this guy has a 90% chance of killing his Raid Master outright. So I'm going to take that chance, because I think I just have to at this point. And I'll deal some armor damage to his Thrasher so that I can have a chance at, you know, bringing him down at some point as well. Actually, they're both at 2 damage, so, I don't know, maybe... Is he going to go for a flail? I don't know if that's the right move. I guess he's going to go for the flail. Oh, no, he just went for a straight attack. Okay, that was smart. So my guy's got 10. This guy will be able to deal, you know, 4 damage, so I'll still be at 6. Yeah, I'll still be able to land the killing blow here. So let's see. I can... Oh, I know. I'm guaranteed to be able to kill that guy, and I am going to go for that kill. And give my guy a little bit of extra armor in the process. Let's blow on the horn. Kill this guy. And so now, I mean, he's out of horn charges, and his guy has no willpower. So all he's doing is 4 damage, or 3 damage. He's, because I got an extra point of armor now from my Raider. And then my guy goes, and he's gonna kill that guy here, right? I could deal 2 damage to him. What can he do, 2 damage to me? Yeah, I'm just gonna, well, hang on. I could just kill him. And then... Yeah, I've got, I mean, what am I thinking? I've got a huge guy. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna end up with, I believe 3 guys alive. But, you know, the game was a lot closer, you know, than it looked there. I really feel like it was basically his game. He had that one, but he killed my War Leader, so by doing that, he took away a guy who was doing nothing for me but wasting turns and taking up space. And he let my War Master come up. Basically, he let my single remaining high damage unit come up and damage his single remaining high damage unit. So that was definitely a problem for him. Okay, I don't think I can use the horn. And he's still got his own point of willpower here to get the Thrasher all down to 1. And so my team survives. Wow! Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this match. Good game. Very well played, Sir Chronoclism. I hope everyone watching this has enjoyed this match. It was really fun to play against such a strong opponent. He had me, but like in the last game, he just made a critical mistake, just one critical mistake at the very end. And now that was the reason that he lost. But otherwise, you know, the old quote from Savielli Tartakower is in play once again. The winner is the player who makes the second to last mistake. And that was again me. I'm sure my luck will run out at some point. But again, I hope you enjoyed that game. If you did, please hit that like button and or subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you next time.